Hey, it's ENDTIME Watchman. Hope y'all doing good today. A friend of mine sent me something over a personal message, and I think he said, I bet y'all didn't know this, and wanted you to know this, maybe make a video on it, and I'm doing it right now, and thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. But the the gist of it is this. I'm going to read it, then and you're going to say, you're lying. And then I'll turn around and I'll put it up here and the link will be right there in your face. Attention. Well, let me just show it to you first. Okay? Okay. I'm trying to keep my cool because I'm fired up and very, very, very pissed off, as usual, about our nation going to hell in the handbasket. But anyway, due to the government regulation, let me just sit back here and relax a minute and read this. Due to the government regulations, new regulations concerning the purchase of surplus brass, we are removing all sales of 223 and 308 until further notice. Below is a copy of the email we received from Government Liquidations. Alright? Effective immediately, DOD Surplus LLC will be implementing new requirements for the mutilation, the destroying, of used shell casings. Listen up, reloaders, you're in trouble. The new DRMS requirement calls for DOD surplus personnel to witness the destruction. They call it mutilation. I'm going to tell it like it is. I ain't a friggin' media pawn. I'm going to tell it like it is. The destruction of the property and sign the certificate that it has been destroyed. The brass. Destruction of the property can be done at the DRMO if permitted by the government. That will be the small g, God, government, that is totally evil. Or it may be mutilated at a site chosen by the buyer. Mutilation means the property will be destroyed to the extent... See, they love to use the words mutilate. I mean, my God Almighty, how sick can that be? They're even talking about the mutilation of brass now to reload your ammo. You can't have brass anymore to reload ammo. I mean, good God Almighty. The Second Amendment, the right of the people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed beyond any shadow of a doubt. They call it mutilation. I'm going to lose my religion. God have mercy on me and forgive me ahead of time. I better chill out. I don't want to give anybody a gainsay over me. DOD surplus personnel will determine when property has been sufficiently mutilated. Okay, to hell with the word mutilated. When the brass is destroyed where it can't be reloaded, that's when them friggin' cronies, that Ron Emanuel, that stinking Jew, that hater of Jesus Christ, and that half-breed Obama, and all their cronies, and that dyke, Hillary Clinton, and her whore-hopping husband, and Bush Sr. and Jr., and the list goes on and on. When they're happy enough and you're disarmed, and you ain't got nothing to fight with but a stick or a rock to throw at them, that's when they'll be satisfied. Let me finish reading it. And you know what? Here's what I say. To hell, I'm sick of it. To hell with the rest of you that don't believe in the right to keep and bear arms. To hell with you. Hey, I tell you what. Why don't you just go spit on Arlington National Cemetery? Why don't you go to Andersonville, Georgia, and spit on them? Go to the Vietnam Wall and spit on them. Spit on all the people that died in the Korean War. Is their blood in vain? Did they not fight for you? Yeah. Absolutely. Every patriot that lost their life to give you your freedoms. And you just don't care. That's fine. Am I unstable? Hell no. I'm more stable than you bunch of idiots, liberals, that want everybody to have all the... If it feels good, do it. I'm stable. Very stable. More stable than you are. You sorry hypocrites. And you know who I'm talking to. Yes, when it determined when it's properly and sufficiently mutilated to meet the requirements of the government. Okay, I got 2 copies. Let me roll it real quick, and let me just shut up a minute, okay? You know what? That part right there, who gives a rat's behind anymore? And I almost said something. Who gives a rat's ass? I ain't calling no congressman. Okay? They've sold us out. I mean, there's a few good ones. Dennis Kucinich, and you know, he speaks about the Constitution. Ron Paul, you know, but my God, they'll take them out just like that if they get out of their fence. You better understand something. They will take them out just like that. They'll die in a plane crash or something else. This evil, destructive government could give a rat's behind about Dennis Kucinich or the Constitution or about Ron Paul and whoever the other few are. Now, I care about them, and I got no problem with them not speaking no more than they do because they want to protect their family. Okay? But here's where my friggin' problem is. My problem's with the American people. I got a bone to pick with you. Now, if you don't care that no more brass can be done and it has to be destroyed, use brass. And that's what you reload with, is use brass. Everyday people do it. Now, if you ain't got a problem with it being destroyed, get the hell off my site. Unsubscribe to me right now because you don't belong to good. You belong to evil. Now, I'm just telling you like it is. Hey, I was in the military, and I've been a contractor all my life when I wasn't in the military, and I'm telling you something. Bad apples spoil the whole friggin' bunch if you leave them in there long enough because that gas and bacteria off them apples makes the others rot. If you don't believe in the right of people to keep and bear arms, then get the hell off my side because I've had enough of it. I'm sick of it. I've had it. But I'm very stable. The problem is they didn't count on people like me and like you to speak out against this. The problem is they thought that they'd have a fear tactic and put fear in us, but I don't live in fear. Fear resides in the heart of a coward. Okay? And when my Constitution is being destroyed, and my freedom of life, liberty, pursuit of happiness is being destroyed daily, and then there's others that tell me to shut up, and tell me I'm dangerous and unstable, hey, you're the son of a gun that's unstable. Okay? Not me. If you don't like me, through the freedom of speech, move on. Don't stir up crap. There it is. I'll block your ass just as sure as you ugly. Now, I'm not playing. I'm sorry. God forgive me. Y'all forgive me? Forgive me for saying that dirty word, but I'm sick of it. I've had enough of it. I've had enough. It's time we drawed our attention. It's time I'm calling out right now. If you got the funds and the money, if you know a gun owner that owns a store, buy every friggin' piece of brass, powder, lead, everything they got, and do it tomorrow. Don't you wait. Do it tomorrow. Buy every piece of ammo they got. Do it tomorrow. If you've got the ways and means. If you don't, then those of us that got the extra will share the love. We'll share the love, baby. We'll share that love with you, honey. We'll share it with you, my friend. I share the love with you. I got plenty. And by the way, mine ain't coated and it won't be coated. And by the way, I ain't turning shit in. Excuse my language, but I'm pissed off. I'm very mad about it. They're spitting on the graves. Every time that devil Obama and every time that devil Emmanuel and all his cronies and everybody that votes for him, that loves him, those that have repented for voting for him, I'm with you 100%. But they're spitting on the graves of the American women and men that died for your freedoms. I'll be back.